This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Via Zoom, I've got a Yafai overload here. I've got Gamal, Cal, and Galal, all the Yafai brothers. How you doing, firstly? Gamal, come to you. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. Cal, what about yourself? I can see you repping the Kronk like myself.
A bit done in it. Kronk. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah. And Galal, what about yourself? You all good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. Not long got up, but yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Well, listen, firstly, I think it's important we address the issue of Yemen. I know you guys have been active on social media about this, but I just don't see too many other people, not just in boxing, but just generally posting about this. So, Cal, I've seen a few posts from yourself about this. How can people help who are watching this?
The main thing for me was raising awareness of it, and trying to obviously raise it because, you know, this is the worst humanitarian crisis on the planet right now. Millions of people dying, starving, and then they're hit with COVID as well. So, you know, like they're going through a tough time, well, more than a tough time, and then they're hit with COVID, which is spreading rapidly over there, and they ain't even got no basic things like gloves, masks, things like that. Never mind ventilators, and half the hospitals are not in use. So yeah, it's a tough time for them over there. It's like a living hell, really. So we're just trying to raise what we can, and obviously just do our part. It's okay donating. I've been donating for the last 5 years. There's a war been going on over there, but I just feel like it ain't out there enough, and people need to be let know what's going on.
Gamal, obviously a lot of things are going on in this world at the moment, and not great things, but I think Cal's right there. There isn't enough awareness on this issue, is there? Especially in this
yeah, I'll just second what Cal said, really. But obviously we need to use our platform to get, you know, there's high profile athletes, boxers especially. Like, I'll put a glove up, Andy Joshua glove up, and loads are onto me about they did, and quite a few donated as well to the Cal page. So it's been good so far. And just like Josh has helped Andy Joshua, he's sent free gloves to me to donate, and so far we've auctioned one glove. I'm going to do another auction on Saturday, and then next week I'm going to do another one. And we've already raised I think it's £1.5 grand. I think we've raised, so we're doing pretty well so far.
Well, if one of you wants to send me like a link to the main page where to donate, I'll put it in the description of this video. Hopefully, you can get some money raised off this video. Anyways, I'll come to you first in terms of boxing, Galal. Awkward times with this coronavirus thing in terms of your situation. Any updates on Tokyo?
Not really now. We don't know as much as anyone else. I'm back training out Sheffield. I'm just trying to tick over now and just think solely on Tokyo.
I've always wanted to ask you this, like individually, but I feel like this is the right time now. I've got all of you together. Who's the most talented fighter out of the three of you? Be honest.
Cal, I'd say.
Yeah?
Probably Cal talented. Gamal, physical attributes. And I think I'm maybe a little bit of a mix of them both. Probably not as good.
All right, but you got the physical attributes and the skills of Cal. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I've got a little bit of both, but I think Gamal leads away in physical. I think strength and things like that. Cal's his skill and cleverness, and I think I've just got a little bit of a mix, but I'm not as good as both of them. But Cal might disagree.
That's very honest. Cal, what do you think of that?
Cal's been a bit too hard on himself.
You think? But I'm being humble.
Yeah, he's been humble. But the thing is with Galal is like, he hasn't been boxing nowhere near as long as me and Gamal. So like Galal started like where Gamal started at like 7 and I started at 9. How old were you, Gamal, when you first started? 15, 16?
17.
17, see, so, and every time I see Gamal now, when he's training or anything, he's just constantly improving. So, you know, qualifying for his second Olympics is a massive thing in itself, and he'll just continue to improve up until next year.
Why is that, Galal, then? Obviously, they said they started boxing at 9 and 7. You would have grown up around them boxing all the time. Why did you start so late?
You know what it is? I just used to love football. I used to love playing football, and I don't know. I wasn't fascinated with boxing back then. I just weren't that bothered with it, and I think I got to about. I remember getting to 17 years old and thinking, this is going to be my last opportunity, really. I remember Gamal telling me, he said, come to the gym with me, because we used to get the bus to the gym, and he said, just come back to the gym because you're getting on now. You're 17, you won't be able to have this opportunity again. And I listened to him, and I just went, and that was it. I had my first fight at 18, and that was it. I just went from there.
Were these two always scrapping, your two older brothers?
Yeah, well, no, we were all fighting. I think we was about, it must have been about 8, 9, and 10 fighting in the garden. Like, these two were tired, even in the house, fighting in the house with sparring gloves. We'd always be fighting.
I bet you used to drive your parents mad.
Yeah, all the time.
My mum used to go nuts. But it is what it is. It made, you know, we loved boxing back then when we were kids. We built a ring in the garden. Remember that dead ring that we built in the garden?
Yeah. But remember this? We used to do the entrance walk.
Yeah, the hi-fi system.
With the hi-fi system.
Who did you two?
Cal used to call me Gamal the Gorilla. And Cal always had a record of like 48 wins with 48 KOs.
Oh. Who did you guys grow up watching then?
Naz, I did. Well, yeah, we all did. Naz,
yeah, pretty the same.
Yeah, Naz was the man. Naz was the hero. You know, from work, from staying up late, because you know we weren't the richest family in the world. We were pretty, we were fucking poor, but we used to beg my mum to get the Sky pay-per-view. I think it was like $15.95 back then, and then she used to order it for us. But then we conk out by 2 o'clock in the morning because we're gonna stay up to them 3-4s, and we used to watch it on repeat in the morning. Watch Naz do his thing.
Is that what drove you to the sport then? You know, you just mentioned that your family were poor. I weren't, totally aware of that. Or was it just for the love of boxing? What was it that actually drove this family to the sport?
The more the love in it, one.
Yeah, but it was Gamal, really. It was you that went to the gym.
Yeah, for me, I never forget it. Yeah, I never forget. I was in Mallorca, and I was in a pool with my mum, and she asked me what I want for my birthday. This was July time, and my birthday was in the August, and I said, just take me to a boxing gym, and then she took me to the boxing gym, and then it never stopped then, and then went from there. But then I come home to Cal, and I said to him, I goes, come to the boxing gym, and Cal was like, nah, he won't come in. Cal wasn't, and then left it a couple of months, and then 2 months down the line, I asked him again, and then he come, and then Cal. The thing is, Cal would stay. We were training together, and that, and then next meeting, I was, because I love boxing when I started when I was 7, but then I got to like 8, and I was bored of it. I was like, I didn't really want to do it, so I stopped for a good few years, and then I come back to it when I was like 10, 11. And then next week, Cal would move to from Hobbs Moat Gym. It's called Hobbs Moat. It's now called Solihull Boxing Club, but it was called Hobbs Moat at the time. And then Cal moved from there to Franco Sullivan City, which is like Sparkbrook. And then I followed him, and then that was it. Really, the rest is history.
So Cal to the sport. Is that what you're saying?
Pardon?
You drove Cal to the sport. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I drove Cal to sport, but then Cal, and then we trained together for a bit, and then I got bored of it really, and then I stopped. and then I come back to it, and then we both carried on together then, and then like I remember we used to pester Galal about coming to the gym because Galal used to just love football, innit? But I used to say, oh, come boxing. And then Galal, it's the same with Galal as well, because he's mad because with Cow was like, nah. And then eventually did come, and then with Galal, he used to pester Galal saying, oh, come to box you. And then eventually he kept saying no. And then eventually he come.
You know, when you're talking about these times, yeah, was it just to go to the gym to do something, have a bit of fun, or was the mindset of being a world champion like ingrained of you, like to get there?
You know what? I'll be honest. I just wanted to go to boxing because I loved it, and I like Naz. I was a hyper kid, and I love fighting and that. I used to be a little shit before, like, but so I just wanted to. I did want to be a world champion and that, but realistically at them times, I just thought I want to box. I want to, you know. But then it slowly came. Then when I started boxing, I was like, you know, that's when I want to be a world champion and be, you know, rich.
Fair enough, yeah. Cal, when did it sink in that you was going to become world champion one day?
I think it was more later on when I started winning national title, because for me, I started boxing and then I was terrible, like terribly shit. Whereas I'd won my first fight, lost my second, won my third, lost my fourth, but then I lost like 7 in a row. Where it was like, this geezer's pretty shit. But I moved club. I went to Franco Sullivan, who is like a you know, a big boxing figure in Birmingham. He's trained like Robert McCracken and people like that. And then he just changed me completely, taught me how to box instead of fight. And I think I won like my next 16 fights, and then I had 1 loss, and then I won my next 17, 18, and then obviously I started winning national titles, got into like the England squad in GB and stuff like that, and that's when I thought, you know what, I could do all right at this. I could be a world champion, because that's what I always wanted to do. But obviously the Olympics was my main thing, and then I went to the Olympics in Beijing, and then I could have turned pro, but I decided to stay amateur for another 4 years. And then I qualified for my second Olympics, but then I lost in the box-off to Andrew Selby, and then I turned pro.
You know, obviously you got to focus on the amateurs, etc. But surely the thought of turning over and becoming world champion one day is going through your mind. Is that fair?
Yeah, definitely. I was looking forward to going pro this year.
Really?
But obviously, obviously after
of course,
the Olympics were meant to be this year. Well, this month they're meant to be. So I'd planned to go pro this year after the Olympic Games, but it's with the coronavirus things like that, it's obviously stopped me from going pro. And I had thoughts about what to do when the Olympics got postponed. But yeah, I made my decision to stay, and I'm just gonna have to go through that now and try and get them that medal, and then go pro after that.
Yeah, definitely. Cal, obviously it's been a while now since the Chocolatito fight. Thoughts on it now, looking back at it?
It was just a tough fight. He's a great fighter. I didn't box to the best of my ability. I couldn't box to the best of my ability, and that's it. He was great tonight, and that's it really. I don't really like to, like I said millions of times, I don't like to bring out a load of excuses or whatever. It ain't gonna change anything, and it ain't, you know, no one really gives a shit. So I take it like a man, and then look forward to coming back.
Yeah, what are the plans on the comeback? Have you spoke to Eddie much about this?
Not really. We spoke after the fight, and he just said to me, you know, just have a rest, enjoy the summer. He just said you have to move up, which I knew that anyway. And he just said, you know, plenty of big fights, plenty of big paydays, and it's still a huge future ahead of me, because I've just turned 31. I've been pro now almost 8 years. But I've took very little stick, so I'm still pretty fresh. I've had one hard fight in my last fight. But realistically, I'm still really young.
How do you think you'll fare at bantam?
I think it will be a lot better for me. It's a tough division, and that's what excites me about it. But I think I'll be better. I think a lot of my attributes will come out there because, you know, I started off as a really strong fighter and with a good engine. But obviously, as time goes on, as you grow older, you know, the weight becomes harder, and that's sort of diminished. And I think that's shown in my last few performances. So yeah, I think I'll be a lot better about now.
Gamal, obviously it's been a frustrating time for you as well, injuries and obviously this coronavirus situation. Any updates on yourself? How are the injuries as well, and what's happening with the European title shot?
Yeah, injuries are all right, thank God. With the coronavirus, I went out to America. I was training and sparring and, you know, getting ready for the fight, and then I seen the matchroom like in America, and they said to me like maybe might get postponed, so because of coronavirus, and then obviously it did get postponed, so now we're looking at September, October now for that.
For that European,
yeah.
Oh,
just want to crack on now. I'm still fresh though.
There's no conversation about you potentially fighting towards the back end of August in Eddie's Garden now?
Nah, not in Eddie's Garden now. I would have liked to, you know what I mean? But, you know, it never got offered to me, so we just wait for the European. We just took the commands on that.
Cal, where do you expect the next part of your career to be? Obviously, you just fought on DAZN in America. Do you feel like you're going to come back here, still fight out there? Any ideas, Cal?
I don't know, really. It just depends. Depends what's offered to me. Obviously, when I'm ready to start fighting and things like that, I'll sit down with the team over the next, I don't know, month or so and see what's what. Speak to Eddie, just to see what options are on, and obviously what fights are out there for me. If they're over here or if they're in the States, I'm pretty easy really. I'm not, you know, wherever the big fights are and the good money. That's what I'm interested in. So I fought in America, for the last couple of years now. So I enjoy fighting out there. So it's no problem to me. I'd like to come back as well here, but it's just whatever suits me best, really.
Cal, you've been at world level for so long now. Is that Charlie Edwards fight? Is it just dead? Is there nothing in it now?
I don't think any fight's ever dead, but obviously moving to a rival promoter obviously makes things a bit difficult. So,
were you surprised with Frank Warren?
Yeah, I was. To be fair, I was a bit because I thought if the fight's going to happen, it's going to happen now. Because with everything going on with coronavirus and doing these shows over here, I just thought, you know, it makes sense to do the fight now, really, if it's going to happen. And then obviously when the fight's closer than ever now, then obviously he just jumps boat, but that's his thing. So I don't really worry about anybody else's career as long as I'm doing what I'm doing. As long as me and my brothers are well and we're on track, that's all that matters.
All right, listen, I won't take much more of your time up. Galal, best of luck with this Olympic situation. I hope it sorts itself out.
Thanks.
No worries. And Cal and Gamal, thanks for your time. Is there anything you'd like to add before we go?
No.
Go on, come on.
I've got one more thing. Just that I think that anyone that watches this video should click on the link and donate, even if they can donate £1. You know, that even 50p a pound, anything, you know, and that will raise a bit of money for Yemen. And if 4,000 view it and 2,000 put £1, that's £2,000. But I know hopefully more than 4,000 are from them. They've got a big platform, so hopefully a good few would donate.
Yeah, Cal, send me the link, man, and I'll put this in the description.
I will definitely, man. And we appreciate all the support. Always appreciate it.
All right, lads. Have a good weekend, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon. All right, take care.
Take care.
Good night, UMAR. Cheers.